Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Warriors, 4.5 games behind.
And, well, for the Warriors, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Back to Kuminga. RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one falls for Williams. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And it's Wiggins missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself Of that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jackson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Morant. Back to Aldama. Fires top of the key. Warriors with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant against Kuminga. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. All right, a chance to check out stats for Ja Morant.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Outside Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Aldama finds Bain. Williams looking around. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Jackson. He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now here's Morant. He has yet to score. Takes the 3. Jackson misses. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the basket by Curry.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
Outside Williams. Back to Morant. Good. And a nice assist for Williams.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Kuminga. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Williams. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And he makes the first. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
No good on the second free throw. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Here's Kuminga. The Grizzlies making the shot. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Shoots the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Number 5 is Ja Morant.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Down low, taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams, leading the break. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Morant dishes to Williams. Outside, Bain. To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And a wide open look for Bain. Another shot. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Bain passes to Williams. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Wiggins left side. Williams with the steal. Pass to Morant. It's stolen by Curry. Wiggins outside. To stop the run. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Pajemski. Kuminga, screen on Bain. Shot clock at 6. Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. Payne for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Kuminga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Anderson comes in for Wiggins. Fultz, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Curry. Pippen finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Goodwin with it, now guarded by Fultz. Here's Jackson with the 3. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Anderson, a screen on Pippen. It's Schroeder with the drop, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Schroeder banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here's Pippen, still scoreless. Jackson misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And we got a hot story coming out of Brooklyn. And who else but Shams Charania with all the news. All right, Shams, what's going on with the Nets?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting and a guy who can make some smart passes. And as far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And the first one drops. Marcus Smart's checked in for Vince Williams. He makes one of two that time. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Memphis. And that one is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Goodwin. Nothing on the board. Pass to LaRavia. And the three off target. Warriors trail by 7. Here's the teardrop. Anderson's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pippen kicks to Goodwin. With 4 seconds on the clock, Jackson somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jackson's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Memphis, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Bajemski out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it, and if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
With the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Anderson outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And that one against the Bulls, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Schroeder kicks to Anderson. Trying his luck from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. That's a good one. Wiggins against Bain. Here's LaRavia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Anderson. The 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Bain drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And the first one at the line is good. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Grizzlies.
Really knocks it down from the line. Bain almost automatic.
Bain with the steal. Pass to Rubio. Back to Bain. Bain sets the screen for Rubio. Back to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Podziemski. He has 7.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Rubio with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Drills the 3-pointer. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick thinking from Bain there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Podziemski on the wing. They set the pick. Over Goodwin. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Podziemski's got 9 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Goodwin with it. 9-point game his last outing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he can't hit second. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Memphis leading by 10. That's a good one. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Anderson outside. Wiggins against Williams. Wiggins surveying the floor. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Laravia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rubio does just a good one. The rebound by Anderson. Warriors trail by 12. Schroeder outside. Makes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 7 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with a quick break in the action, here are some numbers for Dennis Schroeder. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Williams kicks to Goodwin. Rubio outside, fires from deep. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have shot 75. Percent at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls. Smart's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Fires it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I wouldn't really call Marcus Smart a selective jump shooter, but he makes sure he gets a good look sometimes before he fires.
Bajemski with it, guarded by Smart. Wiggins left side. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Schroeder. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. There's a screen by Aldama. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 9.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shoot the 2.
First free throw is good.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Schroeder hits them both. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson to the middle. On the clock. Williams for three. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And that's now 6 points for Williams. Pick by Kuminga. They get the rebound. Here's Schroeder. Sinks the triple. Schroeder's got 9 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pippen with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Pippen, the pass to LaRavia.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Memphis, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He's off on the first. Curry's checked in for Golden State. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 7. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Fultz. Still yet to score. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Smart. It's a 5-point game over Green. Smart misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the beat.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
The free throw drops for Curry. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Now here's Smart. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And finished off by Fultz.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition. A gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
Here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Up top, Fultz. Guarded by Smart. Kuminga against Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Smart with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And he knocks down the first one. Morant, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State, trailing by 4. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
And so he hits both. 1:33 left here in the second. Curry looking around. Kuminga, screen on Morant. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Outside Pippen. Driving to the basket. Jackson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 4. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Morant. The shot by Curry, no good. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Anderson. Morant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And the first one drops.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Anderson. Baines checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Green.
They're really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fultz against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Jackson. Jackson. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. So thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
They're clicking from outside, hard cups to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And so it's Memphis with it. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Pajemski. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bane finds Morant. The tray drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 12 in the game.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Warriors shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Back to Curry. Virtually unstoppable. Curry gets through.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Shoots over Kuminga. And he overshot that one, missing. Curry against Morant. Oh, Curry making a statement.
Okay, now I know he's known as like a layup master, but he can get a dunk every now and then.
Bane passes to Jackson. Inside. Shoots from the right block. And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Podziemski. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside, Bane. Driving inside. He gets that one. Bane's got 13.
Putting the pedal to the metal, Bane rushes in to find a bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Curry. He's putting up about 21 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Podziemski. Jackson Davis with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Morant. And he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. First one falls for him. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Stephen Curry. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant right side. Bane looking around. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Memphis making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Schroeder. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Aldama, defended by Kuminga. Grant, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Second, the Grizzlies.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. That's a good one. Jackson setting the pick here for Goodwin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Goodwin. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga kicks it over to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. one misses. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one, good. Podziemski's got 13. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Schroeder against Morant. That one falls. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Laravia's checked in, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Vince Williams. Schroeder against Morant. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the first one at the line is good. Jackson Davis hits them both. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The lead is 2. Now Morant. He's got 19 from past the arc. And it's good when missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Kuminga. For the tie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Marcus Smart. He's putting up 9 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
That free throw missing. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Memphis leading. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors trail by 4. Schroeder kicks to Green. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. It's stolen by Schroeder. Kuminga up top. Defended by Aldama. From outside the arc. buries the long-range jumper. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And Green gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Podziemski with it. Aldama's there. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Marcus Smart to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also making a change. Pippen's checked in. Smart, no good on the free throw.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He's definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
To the middle, here's Jackson Davis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Here's LaRavia. Outside for Pippen. 6 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Green dishes to Fultz. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Schroeder, defended by Pippen. 13 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pippen against Schroeder. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Pippen, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also making a change. Ricky Rubio checked in for Smart. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Aldama. Inside. Rubio outside for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
And the second free throw, good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Rubio with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Rubio the pass to Aldama. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Pass to Rubio. Memphis moving it around. And it's Pippen missing. The Warriors trail. Floats it up for Wiggins. Cuts off the pass. Curry against Rubio. Now here's Bain. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Aldama. Count it, and the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
One shot.
And that one misses. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Here is Rubio. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You can't be overzealous when guarding Bain, or he will find ways to draw the whistle.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Reset.
Free throw good, Bain. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Good on the second free throw. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wiggins, a screen on Bain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. And he makes the first. Schroeder hits them both.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Outside, Bain jacks up a three. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Bain's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Rubio against Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Pippen. That misses, so he splits the free throws. It's stolen by Green. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
First one falls for him. And Bain drops them both. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
On the wing, Bain. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. Curry is inside, covered by Rubio. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Curry. Outside, Bain. Lets the 3 fly, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Grizzlies. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Warriors trail by 7. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Fultz in at the small forward. Now, here's Goodwin after the miss from Stephen Curry. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Green, the screen. Here's Pajemski. The teardrop falls in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Goodwin missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 7. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Williams. Here's Aldama. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Green is right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morant scanning the floor. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. 6 on the shot clock. Goodwin. It's stolen by Green. Here's Pajemski. Misses from close range. And here is Goodwin. Pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson. Now Aldama. Launches a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pajemski's shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Smart's checked in for Goodwin. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 10. Curry with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Green with the jam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Yep, that one goes.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Morant with it. With some arc. It's blocked. Pajemski on the wing. To the middle. Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
He misses the free throw.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Smart. Memphis moving it around. It's stolen by Fultz. Lets it go from deep. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Curry against Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Curry against Morant. Tries it from the top of the key. Curry can't get it to go.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 9-point game. Morant against Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
What I love about Bane is how efficient he is, and it's because he's a high IQ player.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. The free throw drops for Curry.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's Morant. Over to the left wing. Aldama passes to Morant. Back to Aldama. 5 on the clock. It's Morant in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Launches it. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Bane. Bane on the follow.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Nice take from Curry. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now here's Schroeder. Shoots over Morant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Green. Wiggins outside. Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. Morant with some nice D.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Williams dishes to Morant. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Schroeder, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. And here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. This one for three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Schroeder. Misses off the right iron.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Williams. Jackson kicks to Bane. Here's Aldama. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 10. Green, the pass to Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Schroeder. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Schroeder hits them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Jackson. Looney with it. Williams picks him up. On the wing, Wiggins. Inside, Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's 15 points for Jonathan Kuminga. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now Eldama. Stolen away. Pajemski with it. Great D that time from Bain. Master Williams. Jackson with it. Outside, Bain. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Powerful move by a power guard, Bain.
Here's Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the defender all over him. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Schroeder hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Curry against Bain. Steps back and shoots. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Curry.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Morant left side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Edey. Off target from the wing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. 16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there. .16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Here's Curry with the three. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Timeout called the Warriors. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.